lived several lifetimes while I was in that coma in a bunch of different genres. I couldn't get a handle on who I was or what it all meant.
He's awake!
Can we all just admit that seeing someone in a coma is intensely erotic?
All right. Let's not make a big deal out of this. Oh, a wave. That's it? So we're really spies again.
Things have changed. We've instituted a strict no drinking on duty policy.
Here's the backup plan.
No. New Better Cheryl doesn't do that.
You used to be fun.
Yeah, well, your legs used to work.
Amateurs!
And that is our strength. Gravity, you...
Well, hi, Amber. How are you? Greetings from Las Vegas.
Thank you. I wish I was in Las Vegas, to be honest. It's very hot in Atlanta right now.
Is it really? Oh, my gosh. It must be muggy there, too, huh?
Oh, yeah. It's like bathing in soup at all times.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. It's dry here. That's the only thing that's you can tolerate it, but I can't. I've been to Florida in July, and I don't know how you guys put up the humidity. I go crazy.
It's crazy.
Well, thanks so much for talking to me today. Archer season 11. The season 11 was pushed, and now it's finally here. So fans rejoice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we pushed it long enough that everybody ran out of stuff to watch. So it's actually the perfect time.
Well, I hear we have some really big twists and changes for season 11. Is there anything you can dish?
I mean, the most exciting part is that Archer is back in the real world, so people can see what everybody's been doing for the last 3 years while Archer has been in a coma. And I think that a lot of the comedy this season comes from Archer being Archer, thinks that it's just going to be exactly like it was before, and everybody's like, dude, you've been in a coma for 3 years. But Pam's actually really excited to see Archer. I think she's one of the only ones that's like, my buddy's back.
And for our viewers, tell us your character, Pam Poovey. What does she do with Archer?
Well, Pam Poovey in the beginning, she was the director of HR, and then she became a field agent and a cocaine addict, and she's had a lot of twists and turns throughout the years. But I think that at her core, she's kind of the heart of the show, and she considers herself Archer's BFF.
And you've been with the show almost a decade, is that right?
Yeah,
and
since the first season.
Have you seen just how much this show pushes the envelope? Because I know each season it kind of just keeps pushing it, and I assume season 11 is just going to be off the hook.
Yeah, I think one of the things in the early days that really helped us be successful is that it was a show that people didn't know what was going to happen, and the network was actually really cool to let us kind of do whatever we wanted to make this show super awesome. And then in the coma seasons, we got to do all kinds of crazy stuff that most networks would be like, no, you can't do that. That's insane. And I think too, a lot of the comedy, it can be a very dirty show, and Pam can be a very dirty character. But I think we get away with it because the show is also really smart. And so we earn all of that by being a really smart show and taking risks. I think that's what makes it so cool.
And tell me about a typical recording session for Archer, in normal times, of course.
In normal times, it's actually not that different. I would usually get my script a couple days beforehand and read it and then go in. I don't have to memorize my script, which is why voice work is so great. I don't even have to brush my hair if I don't want to. And I just read my lines, and we don't read through the whole script. I just do my lines like 3 different times, and then we'll do things a little bit differently if they want something different. Or sometimes if a scene is like really timing dependent, the director will read the scene with me and we'll get the lines that way. And I'm by myself. We don't record together. And I'm usually there for like 45 minutes. It's really pretty awesome.
And I hear about the Archer table read. That sounds so exciting. Tell me about that.
It's so much fun. We got Michael Winslow, which is just like the cool, as a kid from the 80s, it was like the most exciting thing ever that we had Michael Winslow doing all of our sound effects for the episode and all the regular shenanigans that the cast usually gets up to. So we read an episode, Michael Winslow does all the sound effects, and we had a blast. It's going to be really fun to watch.
Well, I'm Generation X too, class of 84. So all the Police Academy movies, I'm watching just to see Michael Winslow do his stuff because I've been a big fan of his.
Yeah, and the coolest thing is I had, since the movies, I hadn't, you don't really get to see him do it, and to see him in the booth with a microphone and all the things that happens to his face and body when he's making all these sound effects, it's really fun to watch.
And, tell me about the Comic-Con home experience this year? Because, I've been to many Comic-Cons and I've been to panels and I've done the red carpets, but this year was different. Tell me about that experience doing it from home.
The thing that was really cool for us is that so many more people got to experience than usual, and they didn't have to wait in a really long line with a 200-pound costume on in the sun. And so it's really exciting for us that we get to be in more people's houses. It was different because we don't have that audience reaction to stuff, but we had a really good time doing it. And the Archer cast gets into a lot of trouble because everybody's a jackass, and so we still had all the same fun that we usually do.
And on your Instagram account, it says you're a home decor enthusiast. Does that mean you're going to go out for Halloween like I do? I just cover my house.
What's funny is my husband and I were we were like out shopping and all the Halloween stuff's out, and I was like, should we do it this year? Should this year be the year that we become crazy Halloween decorators? So we just might.
It also says you're a professional smartass on your Instagram. I'm still an amateur, so what am I doing wrong?
You have to not care what anybody thinks of you, and then you're a professional after that.
Well, Amber, congratulations on season 11 of Archer. I remember watching the first season. I can't believe it's been that long. So the show is still fresh, still edgy as ever. A table read I'm looking forward to. And come visit us in Las Vegas soon. We'd love to have you.
I'd love to be there. Thank you so much. I had a great time.
Thanks. Take care.
Bye.